Okay, so this is the first video in the Sandcastle newsletter preparation series of videos, the first of 4. In this first video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the newsletter for the next month from scratch, and I'm going to add a subject, a heading, and one topic with an image in it. And then in the next video, we'll create another topic for the body of the newsletter. And then in the third and fourth videos, we'll work on the sidebar. But in this first video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to work off my cheat sheet here. And it tells me that if I want to include a topic that has an image in it, that image needs to be 450 pixels wide or 480 pixels wide, no greater than that. So I'm going to walk you through how to do that, and I'm going to also take you from the email that Lynette provided, and I'll go ahead and create a new newsletter from there, and we'll set up that first topic. Okay, so from Lynette's email, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, well, this looks like the main topic for the month. HUD kicks off National Homeownership Month. I'm going to do a Control-C and copy that subject line. And then I'm going to go into Top Builder Solutions. I will log into the Sandcastle account. The video makes things a little slow. And I'll go to the newsletter homepage. And from the newsletter homepage, what I'll be able to do is, and it looks like Lynette's already started this, is I can say edit next edition. And then what I would do, I would go ahead and clear the topic body. Looks like she's already done that. And then I would paste the HUD kicks off National Homeownership Month in the topic name and in the heading. So that's what we're doing. And then in the body, what I will do is I will open up that web page. I will take probably the first few paragraphs here, copy them, Control-C, and then paste them into the topic, just like Lynette has done right here. Highlight, and then Control-V, paste. Okay, so now I want to add that topic that includes the picture. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to her email again, and I'm going to say, okay, well, here's the topic. Something about Haley Beth Wortham. And I'm going to copy that subject. I'm going to go back to Top Builder Solutions, and then right here below that first topic, I'll go ahead and paste that subject line in there. Okay, I'm going to hit the Enter key a couple times to tab down, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to make that a lot bigger, probably about 22 pixels 22, what did I say? Yeah, 22 pixels in size right there. And that's a good heading size. I'm going to go ahead and hit the Enter key a couple times and go down. And then from there, that's where I'm going to insert my image. So I'll go ahead and take the Haley Wortham image. I'm going to right mouse click on that and save it to a temporary directory. I call it transfer files. And then I'm going to say, okay, Haley Worthman, and then save. Okay, but I need to resize and crop that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to that folder on my computer, transfer files, and there it is. And I'm going to right mouse click, and I'm going to say open with paint. Alright, well, there I go. Well, I saw in my notes this thing can't be any bigger than 480 pixels, so I'm going to go back to paint and say, alright, well, I'm going to go ahead. I really want more of her and not all this upper part. So I'm going to go ahead. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Let me, how can I remove that? I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll cancel and open it again. Common mistake. So here we go. Open with paint. Okay, I want to select this area right here, because that's really what I want in my photo. I don't want all this stuff up here. I'm going to go ahead and crop. That looks great. And now I'm going to resize. I'm going to select pixels, horizontal 480. Don't worry about the vertical, because we don't care what the vertical size is. I'm going to hit OK, and that's a great image. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. Let's say save as, and I'm going to remove the space from the file name. It's better to do that. Don't have a space or special characters like a £, or a $, because that sometimes trips up certain email programs and it won't display the image. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Okay, now I've got my image that's sized perfectly for me, and I'll go ahead and close paint. Now I'm going to go back to Top Builder Solutions. I've got my cursor here under the Haley Beth Worthman heading, and I'm going to go ahead and say Insert Image. From there, I can pick it off of my computer, browse. I need to go back to Transfer Files, and there's my resized images. Say OK. Done. Now it's in there, and we have an image that's perfectly sized and in there. Now I can preview that. Let's see how that looks. Oh boy, that looks awesome. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Edit Edition, and then I'm going to put my cursor to the right of the image. I'm going to hit Enter to go down, and I'm going to find the article about her. Looks like that's right here. Control C to copy it. Paste. There we go. Now I want to go ahead and put a link here where it says click here. Let me see, what is that? Okay, so I click on it. I can highlight the URL, the link, Control C to copy, go back over here, and then where it says click here, I go to this little thing where it says insert link. I click on it, and then I can, under the URL, Control V and paste that in. I always want to check open in a new window, so it opens it up in a new browser window. And there we go. Now we have a link. And now I'm going to preview it again. And voila. Check it out. That's awesome. Now we have a second topic in there. We can do the same for a third and so on until our body's all filled up. Thank you.